Know your property's title before you put your home on the market. There's a free seminar at my office on Sunday, March 9th from 10:30 to 12:30 at 102 Conklin Street in Farmingdale. I'm right across from Walter Priestley's office. And by the way, free breakfast. I've been selling real estate going on 28 years, and the biggest issue, to me anyway, seems to be title issues. Traditionally, a deal is made, then a contract follows. Very few agents do the extra legwork involved to find out if there are any open permits, missing COs, or violations relating to the property. So you have a pending contract and getting close to a closing date, and wham, the buyer's attorney calls the seller's attorney and states, "We have a problem." You never want to hear "we have a problem" when you're in contract. Not a good thing. Now, how it goes depends on how the contract is written, and most of the time the seller reduces the price to cover the cost of rectifying the issue or starts the process with the town. And dealing with towns, that's a whole nother video. That could take a very, very long time, and you need a lot of patience for that. Either way, it's not a good surprise. That's why knowing about your title is important. Of course, on the buying side, you want to know about your title as well. Really, really important. Other reasons why title is so important is it establishes undisputed ownership. A clear title means there are no doubts about who legally owns the property. This is fundamental because you want to be sure when you're buying from the actual owner that nobody else has a claim to it. Without clear title, you could face legal challenges from previous owners, heirs, or other parties claiming an interest to the property. And by the way, most of the time when you're going to buy a property, you're buying it with clear title unless you go to the auction steps and you buy a foreclosure or whatnot. Also, knowing title prevents hidden liens and debts. You really need to know about that. And this is important. So if you have your own title, you've got liens, you might not know about it. It happens. I see sometimes unpaid water bills and taxes. It could be judgments, a whole plethora of things could cloud the title. And at the end of the day, I know it's going to be fixed because you're not going to be able to get closed, but wouldn't you like to know if there was a lien on your title, or if the water bill, maybe you had tenants and they didn't pay it? This is stuff that you need to know because you're trying to figure out your bottom dollar, and this can certainly affect it. And you will get title insurance, or I should say the buyers will get title insurance, and that will protect against any title defects. But the whole idea is to kind of know what's going on, especially if you're selling, and of course if you're buying, you want to know this stuff too. I'm not going to go into all the legal mumbo jumbo. I am not an attorney, but I just want to kind of give you the basics. So having a clean title and having nothing wrong with your title, even old unsatisfied mortgages. Listen, at the end of the day, we just kind of want to know what's going on. Very, very important if you want a smooth transaction and to attract as many buyers as possible too. Even though you'll attract the buyers when buyers hear that there are open permits and missing COs and all this other good stuff, that could certainly eliminate quite a few people. So we do have Tria Stein from Consumer Direct Title, and she's going to be talking a lot about that. This is her company, and this is what she does for a living. She is the expert. So if you have any questions at that time, great time to ask. I certainly have a lot of questions for her as well. So love to see everybody once again, March 9th, Sunday, at my office, 102 Conklin Street in Farmingdale Village, from 10:30 to 12:30. You don't have to reserve or anything. It's free. And at the very least, even if you don't care about the title, would love to say hello to you. We're going to have some nice bagels and coffee and maybe some other croissants or cookies or something, but we'll put something in there. So for those who aren't carb adverse like myself. So, all right, have a good day, and hopefully I see everybody on March 9th.